Welcome back to Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat. I am Jason.
This is Alex.
This is Dennis.
This is Dooley.
This is Austin.
We have Austin.
Hey.
Welcome back, Austin. This
I'll
is
have a pause so you get laughter.
yeah, you get because we just discussed this.
I know this.
I know you have the flash drive somewhere.
It's at home.
Yeah, you should bring it.
Sounds about right.
All right. So so Austin, first time back on the podcast in quite some time.
It's good to be back.
Yeah, what you been up to? Working,
Fatherhood,
kids.
you know.
Happy belated Father's Day.
Thanks.
We're gonna tie into that in a minute.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, be afraid.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
So that's it. Just working, being a father. Anything? Any fun and interesting? Like, should we let him loose yet, or should we hang on for a minute? Like, you glue yourself to any boats lately?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
No, I haven't done that lately.
I was about to say, how were your months so far?
No, I don't think I've done anything super crazy lately.
Any promotions or anything?
Kinda.
Not really.
I got what I thought was a promotion.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
It's on paper and that's it.
Yeah.
It's something
Yeah.
different.
You're now a supervisor.
Not so
We
much.
didn't pay you anymore.
It's more
just
like
more work.
it's more like I'm still in the same spot, but I do more work.
Everybody else's job.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You got a case of the Zackleys.
it's not bad. It's like a new challenge, but
Sweet. Thanks for the work, guys. It's like that meme, like
if you do your job really good, you get to do everybody else's job at the same time too.
Yeah.
And not get paid for it. Fucking bullshit.
You had to work 3 hours more with $1 extra.
man, I wish.
Just $1,
Right?
Actually, I did get a raise.
Okay.
Like
That's something.
June 1st, so that was dope.
That's cool.
But did you have to give a raise to get a raise?
No, we get one annually, so I got my annual one basically.
Okay, that's good. Dooley, if you pull up that email I sent you, there's a good tie-in here with the. I think it is.
Second
The,
one. Yep.
is it that one?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, there it is. Because I didn't read this. It just seemed like it would be fun. So 12 surprising facts about Father's Day.
I'm interested.
All right, so what Father's Day was yesterday?
Was it?
Yes, it was.
I'm
Good
just
job.
kidding.
Good job. All right.
So the first modern Father's Day was rooted in tragedy. On July 5th, 1908, the same year that Mother's Day is credited as beginning, a small church in West Virginia held the first public event meant to specifically honor the fathers of their community. The day was held in remembrance of the 362 men who were killed the previous December in a mining explosion at the Fairmont Coal Company. Though this specific day did not transform into an annual tradition in the town, it did set up a precedent of reserving a day for dads everywhere.
It's tragic.
Wow. All right.
Spokane. We know something's good coming out of here.
Number 2, Washington was the first state to actually celebrate Father's Day in 1909, which, go back up real quick.
1908. So
Okay,
the next year.
the next year, Spokane.
Spokane.
Sure.
Spokane, Washington.
Sonora Smart Dodd was listening to a Mother's Day sermon at her local church when she had the idea to try and establish a similar day to honor the hardworking fathers of the community. Dodd was the daughter of a widower and Civil War veteran named William Jackson Smart, who raised 6 children on his own after his wife died during childbirth. She contacted local church groups, blah, blah, blah. The campaign Dodd embarked upon would eventually culminate in the first statewide Father's Day celebration in 1910. So 2 years after the original, it became statewide. 3, that
Okay.
Father's Day takes place on the 3rd Sunday in June, just happened by accident.
I feel like most of them do, except for like the biblical ones.
Dodd's goal was actually set for the holiday to be observed on June 5th to land on her father's birthday. But when the mayor of Spokane and local churches asked for more time to prepare for all the festivities involved, it was moved to the 3rd Sunday in June, where it remains today. Officially, the first Father's Day celebration took place on June 19th, 1910. Roses were originally a big part of the Father's Day celebration.
That's it. Next year we're getting Austin roses.
Guys.
Yellow for friendship.
Wow.
Red roses for living fathers, white for the deceased. Dodd also brought roses and gifts to any father in the community who was unable to make it to the service. This gave birth to the now nearly forgotten tradition of roses as a customary flower at Father's Day.
I feel like the reason why that's not a thing anymore is because if a dad got a rose from like their son, they'd be like, "What are you fucking what are we doing?
I mean, I could still give roses to my dad. They just might be bacon roses.
Right? I mean, or a plant. Here, plant the bush.
Because now I feel
Here's
like
this plant, Dad. Have a good Father's Day.
here's a rose.
Not everyone was happy with the idea of making Mother's and Father's Day separate holidays. In the
Parents'
1920s and
That'd be
30s,
way
there was a
easier.
movement to get rid of Mother's Day and the burgeoning Father's Day celebrations. Instead, join the two holidays together as Parents' Day. Blah, 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 blah. No one really cares. Da, 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 da.
Kiss a mother and hug your dad.
In 1931, the movement died out in the 40s, but it had gone through... but if it had gone through, we'd all be celebrating Parents' Day every year with the slogan, a kiss for a mother, a hug for dad.
See, I really feel like, locking the two together, make it a lot easier. One phone
Less
call.
gifts.
But then businesses couldn't do their sales.
Well, I mean,
That's true.
I mean, because different restaurants for dad, different restaurants for mom.
Yeah.
But
Like,
in all sense, like you could take mom to brunch, and then you still got time to hit the smokehouse for dinner.
So I feel like this next
Hey,
one...
I'm not going to turn down a brunch either.
I feel like
honestly.
this next one has a lot to do with the fact that I'm going to guess that a lot of presidents were fathers. But
That is probably a solid.
presidents recognized Father's Day before the federal government did.
I bet you they did.
I'm pretty sure like most of them were men.
Oh.
Yep. Yep. Basically, it became official in 1924. So,
Do they scroll?
I was stretching. Calm down.
You stretch on your free time, sir.
nope. I lied. Apparently, Father's Day wasn't officially recognized as a national holiday until 1972.
It's like Dennis's birthday.
In Europe, Father's Day has its root in the Middle Ages.
You look great, by the
Jason.
way.
I'm reading through these way faster than you're scrolling, buddy. Because
Jason.
I'm not getting into the
He
long
was
and
born 1942.
nitty-gritty.
All right, in Europe.
For the French, Father's Day is all about lighters.
Okay.
The traditional feast and celebrations around St. Joseph began to fade in the 20th century Europe, especially in the years after World War II. So to reignite consumer interest in spending money on dear old dad, I like how they made that sound fucking like English or Irish. Like, dear old dad, I don't think that's how the French sound, but a lighter company called Flaminaire created a new Father's Day in 1949 to help sell their products with the helpful...
So it's like the French version of Zippo is what I'm going with. Probably.
Yeah, basically. Americans are expected to spend more than $20 billion on Father's Day gifts.
All those barbecue accessories.
Yeah. All those
That
barbecue
the dad
accessories,
has to cook.
Right?
coffee mugs, and screwdriver sets add up. Americans are expected to spend about $20 on gifts in 2022, so this is updated.
20 billion.
With clothing and special outing gear making up the bulk of it.
Yeah, I saw most of them on Saturday.
Special outing gear. Is that like camping gear?
I was thinking a grilling apron and
Who knows?
Special outing gear.
And that's still far less money than on Mother's Day. On Mother's Day, it was $31.7 billion. Father's Day is a big day for
Flowers, apparel, dinner, and spa days add up, evidently.
for Mother's Day. Father's Day is a big day for the humble greeting card. Father's Day means big business for the greeting card companies. The holiday is the fourth most popular day for exchanging cards, with approximately 72 million flying off the shelves annually.
Wow.
Hallmark, which has been producing... Couldn't they just be like each year instead of annually? Like, it only comes around each year. Like, it is fucking annual. Hallmark, which has been producing Father's Day cards since the early 1920s, boasts more than 800 different designs for dad, with humor cards accounting for 25% of the cards sold. The NRF, whoever the fuck that is, estimates that cards account for 58% of all Father's Day gifts, whether the person honors dad only with a card or includes it with a larger gift.
I think it's National Retail Federation.
Nice.
Yeah.
Context clues.
That good job.
I will say, like, the little card I get for my daughter is probably the best thing I get on Father's Day.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think that and, like, just, like...
You mean the actual
like
individual that made you a father?
Well, my wife... yeah. It's my favorite thing to get. My wife buys a little card, and then my daughter, like, scribbles on it. She started, like, drawing pictures. Like, if you ask her to draw, like, the cat or something like that. I mean, it's, like, a bunch of lines, but, you know, you get... The message gets across.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say I look skinnier in those pictures because it's usually just one straight line.
It's goal weight, right? Goal weight.
I don't know, man. Austin anorexic Austin does not sound like something.
Well,
Not
a
me.
lot of shitting.
Honestly, give him enough milk.
Give him enough milk, man. We can make some.
That's
shit.
right.
We can make some shit happen.
That's right.
Literally.
Austin, let's
Bacon
go to
cheese
B-Dubs.
Just give him cheese sauce.
I do. I could, like, the cheese sauce that you guys make, I could just drink it, honestly. If I could replace my blood with that, I would.
Yeah. How
Or
did
gravy.
it work out the next day?
We're taking a cross country trip in a fart tube, and Austin's gonna power it.
I
The
could.
whole way.
I could fix the
We're
gas
just- we're just
crisis
gonna-
myself.
We're just gonna have to make sure
We're
that he
rolling.
doesn't eat
We're
anything.
rolling.
ahead
Since we're
of time.
talking about Austin's bowel
We're
movements,
running low on gas.
Don't-
Give him
Flamin'
more milk.
Hot Cheetos have made many parents panic because when their kids eat them, the chemical turns their stools red.
Yep.
That is a thing.
Leia loves Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
Yeah, how does that work?
The Flamin'
out?
Hot Cheeto mac and cheese, she loves it.
I see. I'm a big fan of the jalapeno one.
Really?
The jalapeno one I like better than the Flamin' Hot one. I think it has more heat, obviously, than the Flamin' Hot.
Yeah.
And I think the jalapeno pepper comes through clearly.
I think it's more, like, flavorful
Yeah.
than just, like, the heat from
Yeah.
the Flamin' Hot.
I want to know what age these kids are.
I don't know. I don't eat Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
Yeah,
Well,
but it
speaking
says
of
kids,
Flamin'
not
Hot.
infants, and now I'm just curious: is this like an 11-year-old? It's like, oh, my poop's red.
I was gonna say that's a segue right
I don't
there.
know if it's supposed to. I don't have what you're thinking of, sir.
We don't have any children.
No, but I'm pretty sure it's what I saw on fucking Facebook the other day.
I'm-
Well, drop the segue. Drop the way of the seg.
Oh no, okay, that ain't.
No,
Nah.
I don't have those.
Oh, I thought you.
Oh, yeah, blue Takis.
Blue Takis.
Yeah. See, these very kind of limey.
Hold on your description until after we try it, because every time you describe something before we try it,
Okay, my bad.
it's all it fucking tastes like. Feet.
Damn it.
Kangaroo tastes like feet.
That was only the
Sous
sous vide
vide,
one.
That's pretty good.
All right.
Who was that?
Nothing.
Well, you okay?
I'm okay.
I mean, these according to Takis, these are the extreme hot blue heat. They do turn your tongue blue, and they also
Turn your hands blue.
your hands blue. I don't know about the stool. I haven't eaten enough of them.
This is going to give me heartburn. I can already feel it.
Well, we can follow it up. We got cheese coming next, so
Excellent. Excellent.
I got hot ass deer jerky.
I got a
for
new.
that.
I drove
Yeah,
my
the
new car
Jeter.
over here. I swear, if I poop in my new car, we're gonna
what'd you get?
a Volvo.
A Volvo.
Better on gas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did
more,
you
more-
get rid of the truck?
I am currently.
Oh, really?
It's just killing me with these gas prices, and I needed something a little bit more family friendly. Because when I bought the truck, we didn't know we were gonna have Leia.
Right.
So, but yeah,
That because it was a 2-seater, right?
it's a two. It's got like the suicide doors,
like the
and it's
small-
just not. If anything ever happened and the door gets stuck or something like that, this is 4 doors, a little safer. And Volvos are super safe cars. I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
like the
dude,
safety
they
rating.
invented the fucking airbag. And then and the seatbelt?
You mean it wasn't? You mean it wasn't Chris Airbag, the inventor of airbag?
I don't know if they invented the seatbelt, but I'm pretty sure they were definitely one of the first to adopt it.
I know that because they did. I'm
thought it
pretty
was
sure.
Ralph Nader.
I think it was both of them because they Ralph Nader. I feel like they did both of them and they patented both of them, but they gave the patent up for free to all the other car manufacturers so that they could
Ta-da.
make their vehicles safer.
For
Respectable.
the seatbelt. So whoever did invent the seatbelt did do that. I just don't remember if it's Volvo.
It is Volvo. I know Volvo. You got it right there. Sorry, Dooley Googled the shit and we were not paying attention. All right, so the 3-point harness was Nillis. Is that how you say that? Nillis.
Nils.
Nils Ballin.
Boline.
So yes, Volvo, an engineer, 1959.
Wow. I will say my favorite feature on the car is the most useless feature, probably in my opinion.
The foot massager.
No, I can press a button and the back headrests fall. I guess so you can like see out the back better.
Okay.
But my favorite thing to do is when I have people back there, just hit them in the head constantly.
I could totally fucking see that.
Just do some Uber shit, pick
Yeah.
someone up, and just like, hey,
They're like
Sorry.
they're just coming out of the club, and you're like, get them. They're all like drunk and all that. And they're like, I broke your car. It's like, okay, just push it back, and then it falls again. And I'm like, what's going on?
Well, now you owe me $250.
Yeah.
So
That's gonna be very expensive.
I feel like that's insurance fraud.
Well, you're not claiming it on insurance. You were just telling them that they owe you money, and they're drunk, and they would believe you.
I already spent $250
Yeah.
at the
So
club.
here's a fun story. So I was talking to my dad yesterday, and he got rid of his 50th anniversary Camaro.
What?
Yeah, that had 20,000 miles on it, maybe 25. And he bought a fucking Equinox.
What the fuck?
I was like, what the fuck? Like,
I mean, does he have like a solid reason?
Did he get like a fuck ton of money for it? Does
The-
he drive every day?
I believe, yes, no, obviously, the fucking car had 25,000 miles on it.
So yes.
So it was garage kept. It's the 50th anniversary, like, cool Camaro, like all the fucking bells and whistles. And then
I just want to see what it is.
a 50th anniversary Camaro.
Fine. Just visual.
Yeah.
Scroll down.
Looks
All right,
like
it's like the
Bumblebee.
third one. Julie, stop typing. Jesus.
So sorry.
Yeah, with the red and all that shit.
That's a Camaro.
Yeah, so it's a fucking
I thought you
Camaro.
meant that it was like the 50 years of that
Hey.
car being owned.
It's a
Like,
red and
no,
black
from
Camaro.
That's right.
It's a black Camaro with red trim. It's
Tram.
trim. But so yeah, an Equinox. Now Google the GMC Equinox, which is
Please don't. You don't need it. I mean, you should, but
yeah, just for reference here. So I don't know.
It's.
I mean, what's
Practical.
This puppy's got like 200 horsepower.
it's
I
a
feel like,
hybrid.
I feel like the 2015 version
I mean-
looks way better than the 2022.
Have you seen those gas prices, man? I'm half tempted to just start Flintstoning my shit everywhere.
Dude, I drive. Well, I like to tell everyone I drive an F-150, but I literally drive it like once a week.
If that.
No, it's
Well,
definitely once a week.
Oh,
We
that's
gotta,
right, yeah, depot order, yeah.
we gotta pick
Yeah.
shit up.
Yeah.
Like,
Once a week is realistic.
I put about $25 in it every 2 weeks because that's how far I fucking drive it.
Mine was about $100 a week. And I was like, man, I got to do something.
He clicked on some shit by accident. I did it earlier today too. Don't worry about it.
But yeah, so I
That's what I
mean,
clicked on.
you're going from a, but yeah, the Camaro to the Equinox, I don't understand. I understand your, like,
Oh, it
you have-
hurts.
'cause
It hurts.
Yeah, I understand your position though. You have a child. Like,
Does-
my mom and dad have no kids living at home.
Does your mom have a car?
Yes.
And your dad doesn't drive often, so they
Because
don't
my
need
dad-
two.
my
They don't
dad-
need two vehicles. Is what I'm getting
Well,
at here. Like the
they're
Equinox.
still gonna have two vehicles. They both. They just got rid of the Camaro and got an Equinox. Like my dad still has a car.
Yes, but that's my point.
Like
Is
the Camaro was my mom's car.
well, no, you're. Is that,
Yeah.
Air
Yeah.
quote.
The Camaro is definitely your dad's car.
That's my garage car. This is my other car.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, did they need two cars? Because then getting another
so with
car
my dad,
would make
with my dad's
sense.
job, like in my dad's job, he has another car.
so he doesn't need.
Like for
that's why he has,
has
the Camaro
job
in the
car.
garage. Yeah.
Like he has a car that the job gives him.
well, is
Company vehicle?
is
Yeah.
is he gonna?
Fucking
is he
FEMA.
retiring soon?
No.
So he just got the
Yeah,
job
he
like
just switched.
a year ago. Not even.
Not
so,
even.
Yeah, so that doesn't make any sense then because if he was retiring, he was no longer going to have like the job
I think
car.
what happened, what had
then
happened was, which I mean, because they have talked about it. They talked about selling the Camaro a while ago. I just didn't think they were going to. But people kept offering them money for the car. Like I think the last offer was like $45,000 for I don't even know what year the 50th anniversary was. It was several fucking years ago, probably
Right,
6 years
right.
ago. So a 6-year-old car. What was the date released? The release date 17.
2017.
So yeah, okay. So yeah, almost 6 years ago. It was 55 brand new, and like someone's still offering you $45,000 for it.
Currently
Yeah.
listed at 31,000 on average.
So I think that was kind of like the motivation to move it. But
Oh, that was 2 years ago.
so anyway, back to like buying Like, did you buy brand new, or did you?
No. My grandparents were selling it, and I had already been thinking about selling the truck. So I was just like, because we got Cheyenne a new car, and having the 2 car payments, I was like,
Sucks.
I mean, we were getting by, we were doing fine, but I was like, we could be saving money if I just sold the truck. That honestly, was a bad move because I had overpaid for it because I had I was upside down on another car, but I really wanted the truck.
Is that the one with the bullet holes in it?
No, that one I wrecked.
Oh, okay.
I totaled that one. So,
Sure.
but I would have kept driving it. That thing had street cred.
It did have street cred.
But
It's got fucking bullet holes in it.
yeah,
It's like
yeah.
the
I think
Goonies.
there was like there was still an investigation on that incident, and then like I totaled the car, and I had to like call the detective and be like, "Hey, man,
By the way,
the car is a mess."
anyone?
Sanchez.
Yeah. No?
Yes, please. But yeah, but no, that was the little box car, that little hamster car I had.
So,
But now I don't have a car payment and better on gas. I mean, I got to buy premium, but the tank, I mean, I fill it up $50 and it lasts way longer.
I haven't bought a new car in a really, really long fucking time. Like a brand new car.
I will
Like,
say I'll never probably never buy from a dealership again, because the private sell, not having a huge payment is great.
Well, yeah, I'm with you on that. I mean, shit, I bought my Bronco at a pawn shop.
How much for that Bronco side? $50 is yours.
So
I could almost see that, because knowing Jason would be like, it doesn't run. I didn't ask that.
Were they running like a special where you bought 2 old microwaves, you got a free Bronco?
and it comes with something to haul your microwaves in.
I was about to say, if you buy these 2 pieces of scrap metal, we'll give you the one outside for free.
Dude, it was cool as shit, because I went in there and I was like, how much for the Bronco outside? And the guy's like, look, man. He's like, I sell guns. I don't sell cars. He's like, give me $2,500 right now. You can drive away. And I was like, how about 20? 2. I think I got it for 22. And he was like, just get it out of here.
I'm tired of that bitch being in my goddamn driveway.
It was on the boulevard too, like right there at Superior Pawn and Gun. There's a gun range in there, and they're like, you can hear in the background. I'm like, yeah, I want that Bronco. Like, it's like,
Can I get the
That's right. That's right. They didn't come back and be like, well, it's a little hot, so I'll do 2.
So anyway, my dad got the Equinox off the lot, and evidently they're behind on computer chips.
Yeah.
So it has features in the car because he bought it. He's like, man, you go to a dealership, there's no fucking cars, which would explain the Mazda dealership the other day.
Which had no cars
in front. I was like, damn, are they moving or closing the Mazda dealership? And because there was 0 cars in front of that bitch. Yeah. My dad bought the Equinox that was on the showroom floor, and it's missing chips, so not all the features work.
Yeah, that's why the used car market is so hot right now.
So he's got a brand new car. And he's like my heated seats don't work yet until the chip comes in, and when the chip comes in, I got to bring it back to the dealership, and they're gonna install it
for $300.
Why'd you buy your car? Well, I bought it for the shit that I don't have yet.
Right.
But when I get it, it'll be dope.
How many miles are on it? Since the heated seats have less miles than the engine.
See, I feel like that's I bought a Tesla. Why? For the self-parking. But I don't have that package yet.
Yeah,
It's called the long game.
Well, see, I feel like with Tesla,
you can actually upgrade.
Just download it.
Yeah. You pay for it.
Yeah, but it's Starlight comes over your fucking house and just
Just you talking about Tesla, I saw this post. This dude said my whole life is complete now because I just saw a dude with a gas generator
filling up a Tesla. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, yeah. Why do I have a gas generator with you all the time? Oh, just in case my battery does.
I mean, yeah.
Makes sense, but
I don't know why.
I just don't know how long does it take for one of them bitches to fully charge. I feel like we've had this conversation before.
At your house, it takes, I think, 18 hours.
What
because
the fuck?
it's your house. I mean,
Less juice.
But
I think they have the fast chargers.
At a charge center, it takes 30 minutes to charge a whole fucking thing.
I don't know.
And you get to 200 miles, and then you gotta do it again.
Well, I was gonna say how it takes 18 hours to fully charge, but if you only drive for 2 hours a day, how long does it take to charge?
Yeah, but this puppy goes 0 to 60 in 0.5.
Yeah, look, I got the trickle charger on it. It's gonna be fucking
Now
fantastic.
imagine you get that all electric truck though, and then you're trying to tow, and then the engine shuts itself off after it gets below 60% on the battery because
Well,
you can't fucking pull
here
no
we go.
more.
Let's talk about that shit.
And you're going downhill.
Yeah,
Let's
That's
talk-
a thing.
that's the thing.
Is that the new Silverado?
Yeah.
Or is that the Tesla truck? I'm confused.
I think it's
I think they
Silverado.
discontinued the Tesla truck for now.
Okay.
Like they're
Yeah, until he
postponing it.
fixes his whole shit that he did.
Let's just continue on the electric car
Twitter.
thing for a second.
Probably that too.
Because did everyone know that by 2022 Ferrari will be going 40% electric, 40% hybrid, and only have 20% of their original gasoline cars?
And we still won't be able to afford one.
Are we
Oh
talking
yeah,
about the
absolutely not. Now the price is
It's just got more expensive.
it's 400,000 instead of a 250 base price now.
Yeah.
The 24-hour Le Mans is really going to change. Everybody's got to stop and charge.
Did you hear Ferrari's electric now?
I
Like,
mean,
my
it might
thing
make
is-
24 hours. You don't know.
But I mean, I'm just saying, I fucking highly doubt it in a fucking supercar that has because the Tesla, what, like 0-60 in like 0.5, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the car might make it. I had the tires.
Or 5. I don't want to say 0.5.
I imagine the battery's going to jump
0.5.
right out of that mother.
Yeah, yeah, but like
In a
so-
Ferrari, you press the gas and the engine goes, the car just stays.
But it's like okay, so like
You have to go through astronaut training just to drive that car.
Right?
You think it's in the front of the back? Because now I just really want to know, like, if you gun it, can you hit a wheelie?
well, I
Like,
think-
is there enough? Is
I
there
think
enough
in
weight in the back?
I think in the case of Ferrari, and like I'm not an engineer of electric cars, but the way this shit is gonna work is that each fucking wheel is gonna be an independent motor. Like when you start talking about supercars in like electric, because like already with Tesla, there's a motor, there's motors in the back and motors in the front. With the supercars, there can be motors per wheel.
I wonder if
Now
it's-
here's the fucked up part: if they all aren't going at the same fucking speed,
You're fucked.
You're drifting.
You're just shooting in circles.
You're fucking drifting.
but like, does that help with the fucking turns? Like when you turn the fucking wheel, does like the fucking inside fucking motor slow down, you know, and the outside speed up, like because you can really whip some
What
shit.
is it, like
you know?
that traction control shit where
Yeah.
the wheel, like if you start spinning or whatever, your wheels automatically like the left one will go faster than the right one. They have that now.
Yeah.
It's
Are you thinking positive traction? No.
positive traction.
Posi
I
is
don't-
like when
I don't
both
think it's
wheels
positive
spin
track.
at the exact same fucking time.
Yeah.
Is it like a?
Positive
I wonder if
track.
it's going to be like a big wheels where you could just take the batteries and hook them up in DC and go from like 5 miles per hour to like 37.
But
Ouch! What?
Look at the starting price.
no, it's only $625,000.
Yeah.
Over
Come on,
half a
Dennis.
million, but
Like-
fuck.
I have that in my bank account minus.
The Ferrari
A lot.
By the way,
SF90.
don't forget.
I have that in my
Stardale.
bank account, but it's got a little red minus sign next to it.
Right?
This is
I don't know what that means.
But
this is the hybrid. So let's focus on that real quick because I don't know which is going to be the most expensive. But the hybrid is $625,000.
I think the electric is probably going to be more than the hybrid.
Well, ironic that he typed in electric and it did not give. The
Just
price
think
for
like
the
we were all
electric, it
kids
just
playing
gave
on
the
a
price.
big wheels,
Oh,
and
what?
now like
You know what? I don't even. Maybe they don't have the electric yet. They might only have the hybrid right now because it said 2024.
that's true.
So they might not even have the full electric. Oh, now it says
2025.
2025. Well, I guess that's the 2024.
I am a
model,
big
right?
fan of Volkswagen's like electric SUV that they're coming
that
out
is a
with.
very nice car, though.
Well, it's
I
a
mean, it looks like
fucking
a Ferrari.
Yeah, it looks like a Ferrari. It's just,
But
I
let's
mean,
let's
a
be
lot
honest.
Ferrari.
Ferraris are like the Honda Civic of the supercar. Like when somebody's like, "Yeah, I have a supercar," they have at least one Ferrari.
Yeah, you
know?
need
That
to
is-
switch over
I'm
and shots
going-
fired.
I'm going-
I mean, like
wow.
that's
I mean,
both,
oh,
that's
well,
both.
then
It's
again-
both messed up but completely true though
Hey.
in so many ways. Because like, all right, a Honda you can drive into the fucking ground, and I feel like Ferrari has proven by Le Mans you can drive that bitch into
No,
the ground.
Don't get me
Like,
wrong; it's a beautiful car,
Absolutely.
awesome car. I'll never be able to afford one, but everybody that you know that has money that can
Porsche.
afford
What was
supercars,
that? Hold on.
Porsche is
Then
true.
again, you
They're like the
just-
Toyota.
Adam Sandler. What did Adam Sandler buy? Was that a Corvette? At the end of a fucking
You gotta
liar, was it Liar Liar? Not Liar Liar. No, that's
not
not
Adam
Adam Sandler
Sandler
at all.
movie?
Shit. At the end of the
Jim
movie,
Carrey.
at the end of the movie, he bought everybody a red either Ferrari or.
Oh,
Corvette.
it was
like
Grown
the
Ups.
whole-
It was Grown Ups. He bought them
no.
Maseratis.
No, was it Grown Up? No.
He bought them all
No,
Maseratis.
fucking, why are you in
Maserati
jail?
also.
The mailman was
What
casting
movie?
a spell on me. Maybe he was just waving. What movie was that? Mr. Deeds.
Mr. Deeds.
Fucking Mr. Deeds.
Yeah, that was Corvettes.
Was that
It was
in the
Corvettes.
movie?
Damn it.
Corvettes.
Oh, I was gonna say
I
in
was
real
thinking
life.
Ferarris.
In real life, he bought like the whole cast of Grown Ups Maseratis
Well, that's
when the movie was over.
With what Austin was saying,
fuck.
I used to own an MR2.
Yeah, we
MR2s are literally called the poor man Ferrari. I mean, they look very fucking
I mean, they're
similar.
awesome
It's a
cars.
rear-
Like I said, I'll never be able to
rear-mounted-
afford any of those cars, and they're awesome cars.
That
But
was
I feel
a
like
Ford Fiero, thank you very much.
The Fiero.
The Fiero was
The
a poor man's
Fiero.
fucking Ferrari.
It was wider than the MR2, so it had like the real
Yeah,
wide body,
yeah.
but it had the short wheelbase
What
of
was
like
it?
the fucking MR2
Ford
Fiero.
Yeah.
And I think it was rear-mounted engine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the predecessor.
No,
Fiero.
Fiero.
How did we get into car talk?
And certain person's not even here.
I don't even know.
Ah.
Yeah, look at that bad boy.
Look, it's no
the
longer-
one with the monster truck wheels.
We will no longer be limited to 90 degrees. We will now be on like Austin's accessories.
The Lambo doors really set it off.
I saw a minivan that was
It's
lifted on like 24s or some shit, and like they had like a push bar on the front of it. It was a minivan.
I saw there was like this Mitsubishi, like it was like a minivan, like an old school minivan though, like back when minivans were mini, and it was lifted. It had like the short wheelbase. It was like over on that fucking dealership that had like the weird pickup trucks.
Yep, the Toyota.
Korean- it's
I don't
like-
even know if they're Toyota, but they're
It's
electric.
Mitsubishi. They're all like
Mitsubishi,
fucking
that's it.
Korean vehicles, and it's like this little ass van that's probably about the length of this table, and it was fucking lifted. It was.
I love that.
We wanted to buy one, turn it into a smoker, and have Dennis drive it.
I'm down.
It would have been like a clown car.
That's awesome.
Dennis, we probably would have had to like cut a hole in the roof and like
Put like one
a
of those
bubble,
cat domes,
like
you know,
so
like
he could see, and have Dennis pull up like with the smoked meats on the back.
Although I do feel like
Okay,
if we
okay,
went that far,
so
we would
as-
have to find the Jetsons horn.
As long as it's got the old. Okay.
The Jetsons horn, yeah,
Yeah, like the.
okay. Okay, there you go.
That's better.
As
Like-
long as it's got the old school fucking damn vent right below the steering wheel. The ball chiller.
the ball chiller.
I miss that feature on fucking cars.
I mean, let's face it. There's probably only about half inch of any type of metal at best that's in between the front of that car and you. We could probably just drill it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you get that one stray rock that flies through that.
No, my luck could be a fucking damn horsefly.
You're right behind a semi and it just launches a stray piece of car.
I gotta pull over. Don't pull over. We're gonna be late. I gotta pull over. I can't see. I think
It's like, yeah, this motherfucker has a turbo in it. Just wait till a rock hits you right now.
I think. Whoa! I think it's bleeding. Like. Anyway, it's National Vanilla Milkshake Day.
We haven't even covered what Dennis's week was like.
I mean, I don't know, man. It was fucking ice cream soda day, plain yogurt day, for all you people who care about plain yogurt.
Fucking
and
delicious.
and the real one, the one that I brought this up for was it's take your cat to work day.
Ah, man. I missed that. I missed
Darn.
that. Eggs went to the
Darn,
vet
that
today.
was
He's
bad.
19 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, we have
got
tried
chocolate- you got
everything.
chocolate?
We've tried everything, man. Like, tried his diet. I think he's just lazy. He's the laziest cat I've ever met, and cats are inherently lazy.
Yeah.
But he just does nothing.
There's a cat statue. I can't remember
That took a turn.
what.
There's a cat statue.
So there was this lazy ass fat cat that like just chilled like on steps, and it looked like a person. Like it just had his arm up and its feet like dangling. It was like it would sit there like every day, and people would walk by and pet it. And then like it was like right in front of the owner's house, and like it was like one of those like you walk out and then you take like 2 steps up to the street, but the cat would just chill on the steps, and people would walk by and pet it. It was a super friendly cat, and then evidently it passed away. And then the people who walked by and whatever, they came together and they made a bronze statue and put the statue where the cat used to sit.
It's so wholesome.
It's
Like,
like,
that's the news.
Was
That
that
should
some,
be
like-
on the news.
Is this like in Japan or something?
It
sounds like something that would be in Japan.
I want to say it was in D.C., but
Why
I
don't
don't
you
quote
just
me on
search
that.
bronze cat statue, and I'm sure you'll find it.
Bronze cat
I
sitting
hope
on the
somebody does that
steps.
for me, because if I ever lost eggs,
You
well,
spelled it
inevitably
right.
when I lose eggs.
You lose eggs?
Yeah, my cat.
Oh. No, on the steps. on steps.
Yeah.
Fat cat on steps. Statchin.
I fucking hate all of you.
There's so much pressure.
Don't hate us because you can't type.
Look at him.
That's it.
Istanbul.
Oh, I was close. DC, Istanbul.
You sound like me.
I was in the ballpark.
I do give credit on the bronze statue though. That's pretty good. Okay, the zoomed in one's not as good as the thought, but yeah, that's.
Pull up the next topic.
For silkier soups, add a dash of baking soda. Is that the whole recipe? Like that's what we're on?
I want to talk about. I don't use baking soda at all.
Okay.
Yeah, I've
But
never.
I'm super interested in this.
I only
and
use it when I'm
wanna
baking,
try it.
so.
That's
I was
never-
thinking about the cheese sauce.
I also want to ask, how often does anyone here really bake?
It's not baking.
But usually you use baking soda in baking. It's not. We don't use baking soda. Why? We don't bake.
Because it's a leavening agent.
We don't bake. So
Again, what's the difference between baking powder and soda?
Huh?
sure,
I know this, but I forgot it.
I don't have. Yeah. Nope. And anyway,
Baking soda is alkaline.
But
unassuming as
this says-
baking soda may be, this pantry ingredient is nothing short of a powerhouse when it comes to softening vegetables. Adding baking soda to a soup raises the pH and contributes sodium ions, both of which make the pectin that holds many vegetable cell walls together break down faster. The result? Restaurant-level creaminess.
Ooh.
The proof
say it
is
again.
in our
Say it again.
restaurant-level creaminess.
Silky smooth.
The proof is in our carrot ginger soup. We tested a myriad of approaches to attain the smoothest puree possible, including cooking the carrots until they turned to mush, but none produced the satisfactory results. When we added a half teaspoon of baking soda to the simmering carrots, though, we created a soup that was downright velvety after just 20 minutes of cooking. No fussy straining required. The technique worked like a charm, so we put it to use again in our broccoli cheese soup, attaining a lush puree. So the next time you're having a hankering for a creamy vegetable soup, try adding a scant amount of baking soda to your vegetables as they simmer on the stovetop. You'll make your silkiest soup yet. The perfect blank canvas for a fancy garnish.
See, I'm sad that we pulled this up in the summertime.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just like, I'm not.
I'll try that out.
I mean, it's
I was thinking about making that soup
it's
this
worth
week.
checking out.
I was thinking about making that soup anyways this week. So
I mean, I figured if
I'll try to do
if
some
anyone was
Sundays.
going to have the opportunity, it'd be Dooley. You know, working.
in a hotel, yeah.
I just
Do me a favor
After-
and look up. Oh shit! Baking soda tenderizer for meat. Because I feel like it's the same thing.
So
Like if you take
the
a steak,
soda is the alkaline. What is the powder? We'll come back to that. But
dissolved baking soda is baking soda. Same thing for steak. So like
See-
this is supposed to make the steak.
sous vide everything's other channel. I can't pronounce it. It starts with the G.
sous vide some things.
No, it's I know what you're talking about.
He tried this and he said it was fucking disgusting.
The
Like covering it in baking soda, then washing it off, and then
they're saying dissolve baking
yeah,
soda.
this is like a marinade. Like you let this sit overnight. So like you take like a tablespoon of baking soda and put it in water, and then fill, like obviously.
I'm still on
above
we
the
should
steak.
probably cover an entire steak in MSG and age it for a couple of days.
Bring a
Can
steak
you,
next
can you
week
let
hard.
Austin in?
Yeah, I got it. Like because
And I mean, it's not that's possible. Do you want to do that? We could do that.
no, it's definitely possible. Because
We're about to have a bunch of ribeye.
yeah, but sous vide everything did it, and Uncle Roger reviewed it,
Hiya.
and so they covered an
He put
entire
his foot down on
steak.
that one.
They covered the entire steak with MSG.
Hell
Everybody
yeah.
He said it was
then
delicious.
And then they aged it, I think, for like a week. And then they took it out and like they like took the like basically broke the MSG shell off of it.
Well, what I'm saying is
You
we
done
are
fucked up.
absolutely about to have enough ribeye that we can do that. And I would not use the entire thing, but we will have some ribeye. We also know a local source. I don't know if it's local.
We get our MSG locally. Yes.
I thought you were talking about the meat.
I don't know if it's made locally, but I know where we could get quite a bit of it locally. Enough to do a crust.
I know where there's a 50-gallon drum.
So do I. It's only $200.
I know where there's one that someone has already purchased.
Are we still
Yeah,
talking about baking soda?
No, we're on MSG covering. Sorry, you had to pee.
I did.
Coating an entire steak and aging it like in an MSG crust.
Like a salt crust, but with MSG.
Did they ever? They like debunk the whole like MSG is bad for you thing, right?
Yeah, that was MythBusters.
Yeah.
Granted, it was
Make
in
you
a
shoot
controlled
yourself.
one.
No, that's just cheese for you.
Yeah.
So, does
Yeah.
anyone have a recipe for today? Recipe of the day?
No.
I did want to ask you guys: have you ever had a dill pickle pot roast?
A dill pickle pot roast.
I see.
Is that like Mississippi? Like
That is,
Mississippi?
it's like a Mississippi mud roast.
Instead of pepperoni, you're using dill pickles?
Well, I put pepperoncinis in it as well.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm
And
a
then-
wild man.
And pickles?
And pickles, and then you take
I'm
half
down.
like half a cup of pickle juice, or like a whole cup, because I always make 2 pot roasts because I'm a fat kid, and pour it in there with some like au jus mix and gravy mix.
You crock-potting it or instant
Oh yeah,
potting it?
crock pot.
Crock-pot?
Yeah, all day.
2 roasts and 1 crock-pot?
Yeah, I'm a wild man.
Do you have a big-ass crock-pot? Right?
I do actually. I actually have like 3 crock pots because I like to get like multiple things going.
Well, I mean, if you're going to cook all fucking day, you might as well get shit, like multiple things going
Yeah,
at one
pot
time.
roast going in one, soup going in the other, or some buffalo chicken dip. I like to make my appetizers and my main dish at the same time. But that's the only way I make pot roast now.
I too have 3 crock-pots.
Uh-huh.
And an instant pot.
I'm not a rich man, but I do live luxuriously.
Essential.
These $30 crock-pots.
Work smarter, not harder.
Sometimes you just don't want to cook dinner,
I mean, like,
Fuck it, put it in the
dinner. I just want to cook it all fucking day.
Just put it in the pot. It'll do the rest.
set it and forget it.
I think that's the Showtime rotisserie.
That was a Ronco, yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Set it and forget it.
Yeah, I do know about the Mississippi. Did you just call it a mud roast?
Yeah. That's what.
I've never heard it called
You
that.
put it over some like mashed potatoes or something.
Mashed potatoes, rice, noodles, fucking
Yeah.
bread. Like, it works.
Sandwiches. It does make good sandwiches.
Yeah,
the next
it does.
day.
Especially a good open face sandwich.
Yeah.
With the mashed potatoes.
But yeah, that's like
And
the
a
only way I make it now.
Nice size of French baguette. Yeah.
And you put the pickles in there and all that.
See, I haven't done it with the pickles. Now I'm interested, and I got to talk to the producer and make sure she's down.
I'm pretty sure she'll be down.
I mean,
It's pickles. Especially if you're using the right kind of pickles.
yeah.
Yeah, dill pickle.
Well, what brand are you using, sir? There's a very in this household there is a very specific.
Brand of pickles. Is
Only
I mean,
one.
I get
There
like
is
the,
only one.
I get like the.
Tiptoe out backwards, man.
If it comes in a 5-gallon bucket that has to be maintained and refrigerated,
No.
I will allow it. But other than that, it has to be Clausen's.
That's one we.
Oh yeah, it's class. I will say that like Food Lion has like their organic ones, and those are actually pretty good.
Organic.
It's like it's not organic, but they have like their
Hey, the fuck.
they're more expensive pickles.
It's just they slide the word organic on it so you can charge them more. That's all it is.
I'm sure, but they taste really good. Hook, line, and sinker on me. I will admit that.
It's good marketing, I guess.
All right. So, did anyone do their homework? I know you did.
Yeah, you know I did. I just can't find a fucking video for it no more.
Well, we don't need a video.
No, but-
we just need the idea.
What was homework?
Okay.
Good job. Guess who did not do that?
Hey,
homework?
guess who's
I had
an
my
A+
homework already.
student?
I already had my homework done before we even got done with that podcast. So
But we were talking about it.
yeah. Okay.
And, I mean,
yeah.
we just got to figure it out. Like,
Yeah.
what are we gonna do other than like evidently MSG of fucking ribeye?
Yeah. Well, because it was like for the ultimate stuffed French toast.
Okay.
Like you take a whole loaf of bread, like a unsliced loaf of bread, you take the sides off and everything, all the crust and everything off, and then you cut about an inch off the top, and then in the middle you cut out a square, a rectangle and everything, and then you pull that out, and then you layer peanut butter, and I believe you did jelly too and everything, and then you put some bananas and stuff down in it. And
So
then
like a peanut butter sandwich.
pretty well, it's a whole loaf of bread though.
A whole loaf.
It's a whole loaf of bread. And then he puts that back down in, puts the other top back on, toothpicks it, coats it in egg wash and everything for French toast. Friggin'
So we're cutting. So we're cutting the crust off an entire loaf of bread,
Yes.
and then we're gonna hollow it out,
Mm-hmm.
and then we're gonna stuff it with whatever the fuck we want,
Exactly.
and then
Stuff that back
end it,
and it,
put the ends back on,
yeah.
and then we're basically going to
Run a
French toast the
French
entire
toast it,
loaf.
but then he finished it in the oven and everything too.
They didn't end it. I see where you're coming from. They went in from the top. Like a hot dog bun, and
Yeah.
then secured
Yeah.
the top piece.
The
Back
hand
end.
motions. The
Okay,
hand
so-
motions.
They didn't take the ends off.
On
They
part.
like literally take
New
cut a
England
slice-
style.
Yeah, well, they cut a slice off the top and then hollowed it out. Yeah, and then
Oh, okay.
put the
Then
that
they-
hollow back
Oh,
into
okay.
it. Yeah.
Okay, that makes way more fucking
So
sense.
then they just inserted the top
Yeah.
right.
and toothpicked it to hold it.
Yeah.
I got where you were going,
Yeah.
but what was homework?
Also
me
did
and
not
Alex
do
are on
it.
the same
Because
page.
he wants
like,
to do videos
we're
again.
class
Yeah, I want to. I
clowning
want to
it,
get
like-
back into the video, and I was like, "What are we gonna cook that's like big and fucking stupid? Like we haven't done anything big and stupid in a long time."
Last thing we did was a brisket, and well, we didn't video any of that. So
About it was also
For-
Give me some
Sarcastic,
time.
well, no, it was like 16 fucking hours,
Hours,
and,
yeah.
and there was a lot of drinking involved. And
that was a lot of drinking.
I mean, we got the TikTok fucking jiggle
Yes, we
and
do.
the slice open. Like I mean,
Fuck. I still
I
I'll be showing
still
everybody
want to
the damn way.
MSG and age a ribeye in sous vide just to see what the fuck happens.
But we could definitely do that.
That's easy.
Yeah.
We could do that while making a loaf of French toast. Yeah. And so, we also were supposed to talk about, but before we get there,
I'm IDing in my head.
are you you had a week to idea.
Well, I only take a
This
few
podcast
fucking
brought to you by
minutes.
Schmidt Sandwiches, home of the Baggo Schmidt combo and the Flamin' Baggo Schmidt. Hey, you. Got some Schmidt on your face. Schmidt Sandwiches. Look for them on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
You don't Schmidt, you don't know shit.
All right, so
I swear, if we actually made commercials like that, people would just be like, "Is this a real fucking place?" They gave an address. Like,
Julie, 2 years from now, this is still fucking live. That probably will be the commercial.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, are we gonna make a commercial? Can you just go copy that episode?
all right, I have some recipes for today,
Okay.
but this one just seemed important, and it's not really a recipe, but they did a scientific cure, and they figured out the ideal hangover cure.
Bacon?
Chinese food.
Coconut water, pear, and lime.
Nope, I'm good.
According to the study in a journal current research in food science, researchers say the mix is even more effective than it's even more effective when supplemented by a plate of cheese and tomato and cucumber. So there it is: cucumber, pear, and lime.
I wonder-
Cucumber, water, pear, and lime. I
Maybe
don't know
like
what makes it
the
work.
maybe like the acidity of it. Like
Is it cucumber or coconut? Because it said coconut something at first.
Well, the first
Yeah,
part
it was
Coconut,
coconut
pear,
at
and
first.
lime is the drink.
And then,
Okay.
And then it's more effective if you have a plate of cheese and tomatoes and
So
cucumbers.
if you Alex garnish with some tomato and cucumber,
Alex
I'll-
Garnish.
Alex,
So,
on
Nice.
the
so if
truck.
you make your cucumber water with your pear and lime, and then skewer cheese, tomato, and cucumbers around the outside, and drink it like one of those fancy Bloody Marys, you would have the perfect hangover cure.
I
I'll
don't know,
try
man.
this.
I'm gonna stick to coffee and greasy Chinese food. That's like my go-to.
bacon.
Is
It's
it
got
is
amino
it,
acids.
Hold
is
on.
it is it yesterday's Chinese food or
Hold
is
on.
it like today's Chinese?
Either or.
I just want to get one thing straight because he was totally sold on the organics about 2 minutes ago. All right, Like,
organic pickles.
Pickles.
Organic
The pickles. The pickles.
So
they-
now we're into
they have
hangover
a-
cures. You're suddenly anti-organic.
I'm just saying.
I want to suffer.
No one said anything about organic. Just get you some coconut water, some pears and limes, and you.
I wasn't
on your
arguing the
way.
organic part. I'm just Chinese food is my go-to. That's like the,
So you're a greasy coffee guy.
yeah. The next day, absolutely.
Your porta potty visits got to be terrible.
I thought we established that the first podcast.
What do you do? Coffee and greasy Chinese food.
Yeah.
Okay.
My diet has been very poor. I will put it at that. I think this morning I had a buffalo swirl from Wawa this morning.
swirl,
Yeah,
huh?
you know the little swirlies, the little pinwheels that
Buffalo
they have?
taquito?
No. They have like the little wraps. Little wraps, like the twist, the pinwheel thingies.
From Wawa?
Yes.
Oh.
I was hungry. I didn't want breakfast food. I saw that and I was like, that looks
I think it's
delicious.
from Wawa.
So it's like a buffalo chicken,
Wrap, yeah.
Wawa, right?
That was breakfast.
like a pinwheel,
Mm-hmm.
and then they bake it.
No, it's just in a plastic container. Classic, like, I don't know. It's like those right there, the pinwheels.
Oh, okay. So, okay. Yeah, dude. You made it sound like it was like gonna be like a buffalo chicken
I mean, it's definitely buffalo chicken. It
cinnamon
says,
roll.
No.
Is that a thing?
I'd
try it.
try
But
it.
is it like...
Is it like it'd be like chicken and
Buffalo
waffles?
chicken cinnamon rolls.
It's like spicy chicken and waffles.
I mean,
Poor
there's a
man.
Spicy chicken biscuit.
I did have
More
a
like-
shitload of
Yeah.
those, too. Like,
Did I just come up with an idea?
Yeah.
I'd try it.
Alex is really fighting over there.
It's got some heat to it.
That's not what I'm fighting.
Oh, okay.
It's a little tough.
is that a bone?
No.
I just took a quick glance. I was like,
No. It's
But
not
jerky
a
has
Look up here,
bone in it.
Dooley.
Huh?
What?
What? I'll play it back. Don't worry.
Zing.
Okay. So, I actually do have a recipe, and this one is kind of weird, but we've talked about it before, and it's biscuits and chocolate gravy.
Oh man,
Okay.
Have you?
that's our Christmas breakfast.
Really?
And my dad's.
Chocolate gravy?
Yeah, my grandmother's chocolate gravy recipe.
Really?
Yep, 100% on Christmas morning.
So, let's talk about this for a second.
What
'cause
time
I'm-
do you end up shitting?
Like,
30 minutes later.
so it's like a
I don't know what I wake up and shit.
like the
That's how I start my day.
the buttermilk biscuits with chocolate.
Gravy.
Is it like a chocolate
It's
sauce?
kind of like I mean it's more like
donut.
it's like a watered down Nutella, I guess. It's not bad. It's really good.
It's not bad. It's really good.
Oh, yeah, that with like some bacon, some eggs, and all that. You know.
See, I don't want to mix my. I don't want eggs. I don't want.
We just talked about
chocolate.
how awful my diet is. It's,
I don't want chocolate near my eggs.
Well, you're eating organic pickles, so.
like you never had a chocolate covered pizza?
Fuck no.
Oh.
What the fuck is that?
That's a thing.
A chocolate covered pizza.
Dooley.
Dooley's Google is like, what the fuck is going on right now? That is,
We're on a list now.
I'm pretty sure this is my Google or your Google.
It is definitely mine because you're using my email.
Oh, you're right. Team Fat Kids Upright, so it's got to be yours.
That is not a thing.
It is 100% a thing.
That should.
It's
Be.
a
Okay.
dessert pizza.
Yeah, that's not. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, it's not like a.
And look who's by.
Did you think it was like a? It
You
was
said
a
you
piece
said
of
a
pizza.
chocolate covered pizza. I thought
Yeah, I was
you
thinking
like
like-
That
dipped
is
a bitch in
it's the same
chocolate.
thing. Same
Pepperoni
thing.
and cheese. Someone dipped that shit in chocolate. Fucking laid it out. Let it
I
get
don't know.
hard.
Get
like,
the fuck out.
You get the acidity, the savory, the sweet.
I got my banana pineapple pizza
It's
with
all-
chocolate, yo. Get the fuck
I had
out.
to say, did you see that post on.
fucking fired. Huh?
Have you seen that on John Favreau chef posting and everything?
What?
Talking about how, most of 50% of the world's pineapples have cocaine in them. And one person's like, well, okay, now they can go on pizza.
All right, so real fast, we're gonna run through this recipe. All right, so they posted, and I asked them, and they were kind enough to send me the recipe. They said that these were their best biscuits yet. They used 6 tablespoons of melted butter, stirred into 1 cup of whole buttermilk, and then they used 2.5 cups of sifted self-rising flour. 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Mixed it-
Not baking soda.
yeah, turn it out onto a floured surface. Fold over 3 to 4 times. Damn, dude, what happened?
Julie opened
See,
the door.
Pat out, then cut out and place on a greased pan. Okay, so basically you're gonna press it down and cut it. We're not rolling here; they're biscuits. So then you're just gonna cut them out, Bake 500 for 10 to 12 minutes. And then the chocolate gravy recipe is 3/4 sugar, 3 tablespoons of cocoa, 2 tablespoons of flour. Combine well and add 2 tablespoons of water to make it into a paste. Then you add a cup of evaporated milk and stir well. Cook over medium-low heat until it comes to a boil. Lower and simmer for 7 to 8 minutes until thickened. Stir often to make sure it doesn't stick. Remove from heat. Add 1 tablespoon of butter and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Stir well. Serve over hot buttered biscuits.
No.
It's delicious.
No.
Sounds good.
I mean,
I'll try
I just
it, but no.
texted my grandparents to try and get the recipe because I want to compare.
I mean, I won't knock it till I try it. But
compares to you.
But my thing, I know you love biscuits.
don't
and
fuck with my biscuits and gravy. Is
I
really
know
where
you
I'm
love
at.
that.
Like,
Because I know where you're
My
at with
thing-
biscuits and gravy, and Dennis is on the same fucking level.
Yeah.
Like I'm with it or without it. Like I don't
hate-
go around analyzing people's work on biscuits and gravy.
Oh, I do.
I hate.
It's an art. It's an art form.
It is, and Dennis says that you either have one or the other. You have good biscuits, shitty gravy, or great
I've only
gravy.
found it once where you get
My
both
thing
at
is,
the same time.
I hate carbs
Ray
in the
Rays.
morning, so I don't know how I feel about
That's
it.
like where you get most of your energy from.
You carb up in the morning.
No, I hate carbs in the morning. Eggs, fucking
Straight
Bacon.
protein.
straight protein, coffee.
Yeah, he likes that liquid protein.
Then straight to the gym, right?
He
Straight to the gym.
He gets that protein shake in the morning.
no, he probably does go straight to the gym. E. Johns.
I don't.
Mr. Jim's.
There you go.
That place is delicious. I ate there for the first
I
time.
haven't been there, and I was so fucking
every time
mad.
I used to drive by, and every time I'd just be like, oh, Mr. Jim's. I wonder what that is. And then I was at work, and they were like, you want Mr. Jim's? And I was like, all right, I guess. Try it. It was delicious. I got a Reuben.
I beat them. That's all I can say.
Yes, but yours
One-
was also like this fucking big.
One time, Dennis. One time.
I don't care. I spent $100 on that ingredient.
That is true. That is true.
Well, for
the
$100,
Denny's Delight.
yes.
That was a damn good fucking sandwich.
It is. Dennis, make me another one.
Let's go to the store.
Right.
I'll make them. Fucking hell yeah.
All right,
I'm
shit,
down with that shit.
We need some cups real fast. We're gonna do a twofer.
A twofer?
Yeah.
Too fair.
I need one.
Hey, Jason, there's a microphone.
Yeah, I know. Well, I had to reach the cups because, so while you do, what do you want to do?
I don't know.
A beverage.
I
We got some good ones.
put a whole bunch in the fridge.
What do you
Take your pick.
in particular?
No, I just tried to get them cold.
Well, we work on that.
Oh,
Oh, you
Oh,
found
yeah,
it, huh?
Starlight.
fucking
I
This
think
is
I-
delicious,
Is
guys.
that the
You think
Starlight?
I haven't tried that.
Okay, this one sounds.
One of the advantages of being connected straight to the computer.
Is that the Starlight Coke?
Yeah.
Yep.
So you taste outer space.
Have you had it?
I
I've had
I
like
don't
2 or
know
3 of
really
those.
buy
You
Coca-Cola
have had it?
products.
You like this?
It's not that bad.
Really?
I
Okay.
don't buy Coke products.
Yeah,
so.
no, I don't either. It was just in the store. I saw it. It's probably flat by now.
smells. It has like a fruity aroma.
To me, it tastes like
Stop it.
what's it?
Canceled.
Kind of dragon fruity.
Fine by me.
Is that what you got? Dragon fruit?
Passion fruit. Passion fruit. I think.
Passion
Okay.
fruit?
So I definitely got the same thing as Jason. We'll revisit that after.
Yeah.
Don't say it yet
I
because then
know.
again, everyone's gonna fucking.
I know.
I just put dip in.
Because my palate is so fucking advanced.
You can get
I can pick out flavors.
I'll have a
of
nice
fucking
winter
anything.
green.
space dip. Yes,
This
you
is
get
what-
space
Space
dip.
dip.
This is
What
what
is it?
space. This is what space tastes like. If you
Just
were
very ballsy
able
of
to put your face in the vacuum of space, it
I
would-
think because I looked it up, I think what they said was the taste of space is supposed to taste like raspberries or
They said that space has like a if you could smell space, it would smell like raspberries.
yeah.
Smell and taste apparently differ quite a bit.
Doesn't like taste like
With it-
90% smell?
with a Coca-Cola background.
Yeah, right. Like if you're gonna say, "Oh, it tastes like space," don't put your fucking flavor already in there. Like
So Dooley said dragon fruit, passion fruit, passion fruit.
I would say the raspberry passion fruit ish.
I just get berries.
I love your backpedaling.
Flat ass fucking cherry
Well,
cola.
I said dragon
Sorry.
fruit.
Flat ass cherry cola. Heard.
That's my bad about the carbonation.
I'm not
Actually, I'm
blaming
gonna
that.
blame Alex because I tasted it and I sealed it back up, and then Alex opened it back up like a couple days later, or a week later.
I was
and
about to say, it had been there
let
for
all the
at least a
carbonation
week.
out. Let all the carbonation out for his own pleasure, and so therefore you get the flat stuff.
Whoa! I think you need to back that the fuck
It
up.
might not be his pleasure, but he did it.
Yeah, I concede.
So what do you got? What's your flavor, Dennis? What was that? Do you
Flat ass
cherry
Flat ass
Coke?
cherry Coke. Austin's the only one that hasn't really weighed in.
Austin's
But
on berries.
I said berries.
Oh, you-
berries.
okay.
I
Alright.
definitely just get like a straight berry flavor. Very
fucking-
sweet.
cotton candy.
Okay.
It is cotton candy.
That's
Now,
all I get.
Cotton candy, really.
I don't
So
know if that's
Give him a
really.
little more and let him
I meant to
taste it
smell
again.
my beer and I smelled the mic.
Nice. That's how you know you're in the right place.
Yeah.
Like again,
You have made it. Oh, like and
I don't know what it is supposed to taste like.
sugar.
But
There you
Sugar.
go.
there's not even like a
Strawberry, marshmallow, and boom!
Wow.
Candy.
fruit, vanilla, or cotton candy. Yeah.
Strawberry. I wonder why they went strawberry.
Well, you went berry. I mean, give yourself a
Marshmallow.
little credit.
Well, I know, but
Marshmallow-
like, I'm pretty
Marshmallow and
sure.
cotton candy are like the same fucking thing. Would you like blown up sugar or blown up sugar?
Would you like your
Well,
sugar
no matter
in?
what.
Fine
so-
sugar or just blown up sugar.
Well, it's Coke no matter what. So
Would
it's
you
gonna
like
be
the
blown
air
sugar.
sugar?
Would you like the consistency to be of a pillow or of insulation in your wall?
I don't know. I really feel like they
Like
missed an
fiberglass.
opportunity
Yeah.
here. We're like, you know what's made? This is where they could have reintroduced the cocaine. And
Right?
Yeah, right. It's like
now, all
Starlight.
right. In Coke's defense, are they all zeros? It says Starlight 0 sugar, so they're all
No,
a
there's
0.
definitely like a non-zero.
This does say 0 sugar.
Yes.
But I will.
In the description, in the variants,
Can we go back to the cocaine thing? Because I think you're kind of right. Like, this would have been the time to put cocaine back in Coke. The space Coke, because let's face it, only billionaires could have afforded it.
maybe some LSD.
Oh.
What does space taste like?
I,
Boom!
I feel like
Fucking everything!
I feel like LSD is a bad idea. Somebody's driving down the street, like I'm going to stop and have a Coke.
Again,
Then they're on a whole different trip.
again though, if you're charging the right amount for it, it's not like you're going to be like, oh, I'm going to drink this $4,000 Coke,
Yeah. On the streets.
right? You know, you
That's
got
fair.
you're going to have to be in your crib, like this
Sharing
is that,
it
this
with
is
your
that,
like you got to have people around you when you open it up.
This is
like,
that good
yeah,
Coke.
$4,000 on a Coca-Cola 20-ounce bottle. Like you're dumb.
12.
Wait till you taste
12
it.
ounce.
It's a 12 ounce.
You don't even get it. Wait, yeah. Oh no, it is 25. Whatever.
It's just
It's because it's not the right kind of Coke. It's the space Coke. All right.
all right. This is all of a sudden like fucking.
It's gonna come in a fancy glass bottle.
Coca-Cola Starlight 8 balls.
It'll be a clear bottle with black writing instead of red. Still little star dots
all
in
of
the
a sudden,
label.
all of a sudden it's sold in grams.
I swear to God, like if Coke starts coming out with Starlight fucking Coke in black, I'm gonna be pissed.
All right, what do we got
that's not
here,
the right.
sir?
That's not a beer.
Nice.
Still better than a microphone.
Yeah, I mean, at least I did go for a drink.
Man, fucking tough.
This
All right.
is
Back Bay Brewing Company's Long Creek Vienna style lager. Oh, damn. Do we have one in the fucking fridge? Hold on, give me a sec.
You were trying to do a Vienna lager fucking name?
Yeah, if we have one, we might as well try.
Right. I don't know if it's in the right fridge.
Well, I mean, you know.
This is 5% by volume. Long Creek Lager is inspired by the traditional beer of Austria. Crafted with sweet, bready, and caramel flavor and balanced with perfect amount of hops. This is the closest thing you'll get to having a beer on the Danube.
Only in this place could you
We'll do a side-by-side comparison.
go for a side-by-side comparison. Because we just happen to have an actual Devil's Backbone Vienna lager. What?
Oh, you didn't see that?
I did.
Okay,
What, your
you were
thumb-
the only one.
Yeah.
What, your
Fuck!
thumb? Your
Dennis
thumb?
did too.
Yeah, I saw it.
All right.
What'd you see?
Nothing. Nothing. Mind your business.
He went to go pop it, his thumb went through instead.
Mind your business.
Like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I like.
That is going to be super painful.
I didn't pop it. But
Guys,
I
we got to
definitely-
stop the podcast. I
ringed-
just broke my thumb.
I ringed myself for sure.
I'm
How'd you
gonna
break
want
your thumb, sir? Opening a beer?
I'm going to need you to pour that before you go to the hospital.
I tried to open my thumb instead of the beer. It didn't. It worked.
Okay, hold on. I can handle this crisis.
Is the fingernail still there?
It's on the thumb, but the thumb is to the left.
Where's your thumb? Over there, a little's up there.
In a box to the left?
You're already into the second fucking.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Give it.
We gotta.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What's the last thing that went through your mind? My ass.
All right, so just the side by side comparison in color, all right? Because we all know, like, okay, so in
Color's a good one.
DB
Yeah.
is definitely darker.
You know what looks
Yeah.
really bad?
next to-
Starlight.
Starlight.
That looks fucking toxic in
Starbright.
all honesty.
Okay,
That-
so the back base, Long Creek Vienna style lager. Let's give it a go.
Hold on, just tell me that doesn't look like poison cranberry juice.
Poison.
Yeah.
Does Poison have a look?
Yeah, I feel like it does, because it's got like an ominous dark
poison
thing
or
going on. Like,
poison?
that's cranberry, but like
Poison.
dark and ominous.
Well, it's the fucking shit from the Princess Bride.
Yeah.
Poison. If I got my poison, my lips on.
Not at all.
That's not the same movie.
No,
it's-
Princess Bride, he had built up an immunity over years.
Wow.
Yeah.
They were both poisoned. You shouldn't have messed with a Sicilian when death is on the line.
Yeah.
Good job. All right, so Long Creek.
It's alright. It's not a bad, like,
It's a lager.
it's a lager, yeah.
I don't know if you can call that Vienna.
No.
Going to.
Well, it's Austrian, not Vienna. Vienna?
Vienna's in Austria.
No, fuck. Yeah, that's funny, because they call it I mean, I know Vienna is in Austria,
Okay.
but I did not think they were calling it a Vienna-style lager, just an Austrian-style lager. But on the front, it says Vienna-style lager.
If you notice, the sky
Well-
is the color of the Austrian flag.
The back bay is a little bit more hoppy for me.
Did you get that?
You're gonna have to just text it to me if you don't want to talk about it.
No, that's not.
I know where you're at right now. Okay, but no. Yeah.
They come out in June.
Well, you shook it and now it says undo
But,
typing.
I mean, look at the top. You
Oh,
don't need.
yeah, no.
Yeah,
no.
that's what I thought.
No, they really tied it together with the Austrian flag at the top.
Uh-huh.
And as you see,
I can
it
see
goes,
from
it
here.
goes through the logo
Yeah.
down here. Like
Yeah.
the label work is good.
It is. Now to the actual Vienna.
I would,
Backbone.
yeah, Devil's Backbone. I think it's more complex.
DB's more full body.
Yeah, more complex.
Yep.
A lot more caramel notes, barley.
Yeah. True.
I think the back bay had like a little bit more hops flavor to me.
I mean, also a major distillery
Versus.
versus
Yeah.
like you
Where
know.
it's common.
So where are we at? So
Um,
you get to pick one or the other. Which one are you going to go back for?
Devils.
DB.
Especially when it's cold.
Yeah.
Back bay for me.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
I think it was
I liked
smooth.
it. Yeah.
Well, as always, thank you for listening to Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat. You can find us on Facebook at,
Team Fat Kid.
on Instagram at,
Team Fat Kid Nation.
on Twitter,
At Team Fat Kid 1.
on YouTube at,
Team Fat Kid.
and of course you can find us online for all of your knife and apparel needs at www.teamfatkidnation.com.
People are really missing out on an opportunity to buy Team Fat Kid bikinis. It's summertime. But you can find the food truck on Facebook at,
I'm
Team
gonna.
Fat Kid Food Truck.
on Instagram,
Team Fat Kid Food Truck.
on the Twitter.
At Fat_truck.
Austin's going for the bikini.
I mean, can,
He heard me.
yeah, let's do it. You can
A Team Fat Kid calendar.
just Austin in different poses. You can always call us for your pre-orders and catering needs at.
757-427-1586.
Remember,
Stay hungry.
be creative.
And don't forget to sharpen your knives.
Peace, love, and bacon grease. We out this bitch.
I can just Austin on top of the truck, drinking a thing of milk.
Team Fat Kid gone wild.
On the hood, dumping a gallon of milk.
Oh wait, maybe bacon grease sauce.